birds. They've always been a popular mascot for any team in sports. Perhaps it's our fascination with flight, the elegance and majesty with which they seemingly without effort fly through the air. Well, there will be plenty of effort in this one because when two birds get together and start clawing at each other, feathers are bound to fly. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Hurricanes will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Utah Utes offense comes onto the field first today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks. It's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
All right, guys, let's take a beat here and think about Utah. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Utes send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Pulls it in at the 25. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field and they'll have their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not great. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Haynes. Strong, firm tackle.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers now.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He wants to take the top off. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Carr. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, they execute the end route, and how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Thomas back to pass. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Give to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clemens. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Utes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Jacobs. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Canes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Jacobs. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. Quarterback may change this route. Sends it back in motion. Now from inside the red zone. Might be looking to run. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. And the Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Back open in the middle. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Washington State was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Pullman. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Thomas looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. That big, explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Isaac. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy in the ground.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Trying play action. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think,
going for the big play. Makes the grab down the left side. Off to the races. Touchdown, Canes. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and pass. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Wide receiver comes in motion. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Miami!
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
17, Utah, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
Thomas back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, sweet feet. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Utes are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Got it in the middle, it's Carr. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking for room, it's Haynes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Plucks it out of the air. At midfield, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Hurricanes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Makes the grab on the left. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get to completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Looking to get it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The pass play they hoped would spread the defense out, create a one-on-one opportunity, but they were equal to the challenge.
Yeah, and that's a play the receiver would love to have back. It looked for a second like he might be able to break that tackle and score a touchdown. Just wasn't able to get it done.
Touchdown, Hurricane! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead.
Utah 7.
Looking for blockers. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Thomas looking to fire. Right down the middle. The short hands. It's Russell. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The give on the inside. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. The screen. He can go. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun. Wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Finds his man. It's Clemens. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Russell. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. With the catch, it's Russell. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got a little space. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And he needed every little bit of strength to somehow sneak that over the crossbar. And that will extend their lead even further.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Thomas back to pass. Soft spot in the middle. They get him on the ground. Late in the half, they have the first down at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That's reeled in. It's Clemens. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. grabbed in the backfield. It's Isaac. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Clemens. And they're able to make the tackle. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football.
He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Utes will kick it off to start the second half.
27, Utah 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
To the air on first down. Looking to take a shot. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Second down. They'll go to the air. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. It's Haynes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Might be changing the route. Gets the back moving. Just keeps slinging it. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Turning it on! And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Finds his tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Hurricanes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The give to the tailback. Got some room entered to the goal
This offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Steps away. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Thomas looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. At the 20, he's got space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utes!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Louisiana is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jake Delhomme and Brian Mitchell, this has not been a blowout today in Lafayette. They're up by 7 over Liberty. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on 2nd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
The offense changing the play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play. And when I talk about Miami linebackers, it is a bit of a sore subject for me. We played against the Canes in the Sugar Bowl my senior year in college. I got hit.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Canes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Makes the catch. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. They boot it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man. It's Jacobs. There he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now facing a third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Snagged in the middle, it's Lofton. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Canes look to keep this drive humming. On the run, it's Haynes. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground, he's got it again. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on second down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollock, let him cook down here.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation. I'm going to put the ball in his hands, and I'm going to let him throw this football and get a touchdown.
They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harris. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Thomas back to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's Clemens.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Utah!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Brings it down on the right side. Hits the crease. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40?
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Running it to the right. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And that is no good. And despite the missed field goal, the lead still at 16 points.
That kicker needed to club up. Unfortunately, the ball hits the crossbar.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Thomas looking to fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recovered their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
Give to the fullback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And the thing I like about giving it to the fullback right away, it hits downhill right now. Very little chance for a ball handling mishap. No fumbles. He secures the football, wraps it up, falls forward, and usually gets positive yards.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Hurricanes will punt this one away.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Utes are in the hurry-up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Thomas back to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it at the 30 and still running. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything. The officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. So that touchdown was big, but just as big, this two-point conversion attempt to try to get it to a one-possession game. Under fire. Trying to get closer, and they knock it free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push and ball security, David. That's premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Fires to the wideout. Caught near the sideline, it's Carr. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give to the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Hurricanes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the mark. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The clock keeps going tick, 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 tick as the offense takes a knee inside. A minute to go in this one. The old coaching cliche, go player no every week, and for the first week they get it done.